Welcome to the official Generation Old School YouTube channel. In this channel we post videos of old school cars and trucks. We meet with classic cars enthusiasts just like you to bring you the adventures you deserve. Not only we review each classic custom car in detail, but bring you the history and background of each vehicle. We also go on a street ride and test the vehicle's ability to perform above and beyond. If you like this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow us on social media at Generation Old School on Instagram.
Thank you for joining us today on our tour of Little Shop of Hot Rods. I'm going to walk you through the shop, show you a couple of the projects we're working on, show you a couple of the in-house projects, and also show you some of the cars we have available for sale. If those of you who know me know that this is C10 Money Pit. This is one of our in-house projects. We're going to get to you soon. Don't worry about it. I know some of you are disappointed that I haven't finished this truck yet, but we have to put customer projects ahead of ours. So for now it's sitting, but soon we're going to get back on it again, and we will have this project rolling along here pretty soon. This is our showroom. We've become distributors for Vintage Air. We've become distributors for American Auto Wire. We're also distributors now for Vibe Solutions. We can offer wholesale pricing on those products too. If you have a shop, you need some stuff, let us know. We'll take good care of you. We're going to take you out to the shop and show you some of the cars. This is one of our full builds. This car was completed about a year ago. This car is a 1968 Camaro. It is a matching numbers 327 car. We did a little resto mod feel to the car. It does have fuel injection. It's got Vintage Air AC. It has resto mod sound. Little subwoofer in it. Real nice mids and highs. US mag wheels. Really nice clean car. We started with a good clean car to begin with, and we ended up with a really nice finished product. We tried to keep the originality of the car as close to original as possible, with adding a few touches of creature comforts like fuel injection, AC, the stuff that you need to be able to drive one of these cars around nowadays. It is a matching numbers car, so we kept its original 327 motor. We added a Holley fuel injection system, the Holley Sniper system. We did the CFV performance pulley system. We built our own firewall for this vehicle on our custom CNC. We do all our in-house custom work on a CNC. We do have a real nice CNC. We do whatever you need. If you want to one-off something on your car, we can take care of it. We can do something one-off on your car. This is a very special build. This build took 11 months start to finish. This build we got basically as a shell of a car. Together with Team B Auto Works, my friend Leo Vizcaino, we were able to push the car through and get the car done. We received the car in January of 2018 and had it at its first show December 15th of 2018. Those of you who are in the industry know that 11 months on a full build like this is pretty quick. It's moving pretty fast. The interior is for those of you who know interiors, this is actually a 67 Deluxe interior that we put in it. The customer liked the way the striping looked on the 67 interior, and we went with that. It wasn't a real RS. We did convert it into a RS. We used the DSI RS front end on the car. We did the US mag wheels, disc brakes all the way around. I mean, disc brakes in the front, I'm sorry. It still has its drum brakes in the rear. Eventually I want to upgrade the customer to disc brakes in the rear. But it's just a really nice, clean build. We tried to keep it as original as possible and still giving it the drivability of a new vehicle. And it works just like that. It drives just like your brand new Camaro does. We have this here is a very special car. This is a 1969 Mach 1 big block Mustang. This car is original factory jade green, which is, from what I understand, there's very few of those. It is a matching numbers car. This one's going to be a full original build. We're not resto modding anything. We're going as stock as possible to keep the originality of the car and also to keep the value of the car. Right now it just has a base coat on it. That is not the color that it's going in. It is going to go back in its original jade green. Over here we have another very special car. This is a 1956 Series 62 Fleetwood Cadillac. Very highly optioned car. We did all the mechanical work on this car. Rebuilt the rear end, rebuilt the transmission, rebuilt the motor on the car, did all the wiring harness on the car. The car mechanically is sound right now. Now we're going to take it to the next step, which is going to be doing the full interior and painting the car. If you're familiar with the Series 62, you know that in 56 was one of the first overdrive transmissions that GM ever put out. This has one of those overdrive transmissions, which made it an adventure to be able to get parts for, but it makes it a really, really cool build. It's built with its original motor, it's built with its original transmission. It makes it a really fun build. This one here is a 57 210 wagon. This actually belongs to a local car dealer. They've had it sitting for a while now, and they're trying to get the project done. They brought it to me to install all the windows, to help them out with a little bit of the wiring, and then they're going to get the interior done. Really neat car. It's got a full air ride suspension on it, small block Chevy 700 R4. It's going to be a really, really nice build. He's going to keep the patina style rat rod look on this vehicle. Thinking of future maybe LS swapping it, but he's not sure. But for now, we're just going to get it going for him and make sure he doesn't, he's able to enjoy the car for a little while. This here is a 1936 5-window coupe. This chop was originally done back in the 50s. This was a hot rod from the 50s. We took the car, stripped it completely down, put a brand new firewall in it, did all brand new floors to it. It was a pretty rust-free car. The car was in really good shape. We're doing a Mustang 2 suspension on it. We're going to go a Chevy small block on it. Keep it kind of old school, do the skirts in the back. Really, really neat build. Will be very, very, very nice car by the time we're finished with it. Paint work on this car was done by Team V Auto Works, as the car next to it also Team V Auto Works. We work very close with him. He does a lot of our paint and body work, or most of our paint and body work actually. This one next to you, this is our next big build that we're finishing up. This is a few months probably from being completely done. Very special car, real SS 1970 Chevelle. Unfortunately, the motor disappeared many, many years ago. This is a Dart block 555 cubic inch motor. We did a fast fuel injection. We're going with a automatic overdrive transmission. Very special build. The car will be very quick. We're doing a modern spin on the interior with the same old school style interior. The interior is not done yet. We're just in the process of starting the interior now, but it'll have a very, very neat look by the time we're done. Dakota digital dash, ABC performance suspension all the way around. We did the Vibe Solution insulation on this particular vehicle, which we have to clean up a little bit of it, and just a very, very special build, very special car. This is a 32 Ford. It's a two-door. This vehicle was brought to me to finish up a couple of small features on it, like for example, the rear bumper needed to be installed, a fuel cell needed to be put on it, and we had to repair the rack and pinion. From here, it's going to paint and body work. It's an all-steel body car. The roof on the car was actually been chopped. We didn't do the chop here, but a body shop did the chop to it. They replaced the roof with a, I believe they used a PT Cruiser roof on this thing when they put it together. Very neat, cool build, small block Chevy build with a 700 R4 also. And hopefully we'll be able to do the interior on this car once it gets back from body work. The Mustang is actually for sale. It belongs to a customer of mine. It is a 66 Mustang 289 automatic car. Very nice straight car. The customer decided he wanted to do a fastback, so we did find him a fastback, which is already coming down to us. So we have this currently for sale. If you want to check us out on Instagram, or if you want to reach out to me personally, I'll tell you the details of the car, and this one will be up on the market here really soon. Up here we have a 57 Chevy, two-door no post. This actually another shop brought to me also. It's got an LS one motor in it with a 6-speed transmission. A couple of things on the suspension that need to be repaired on it. We also do alignments on these older cars. One of our techs is very good at doing those alignments. And we're just waiting for approvals on this car. Customer's probably coming in this afternoon to let us know which route he wants to go with on the car, and then take it from there. Very nice build. It's got intro wheels on it, 6-speed transmission, like I said, LS1 motor. Very, very cool, very nice clean build on this car. I didn't build this car, but whoever did build it, I give them credit. They did a nice job building this car. This is one of my favorite cars here. This car's actually been with me for over 20 years. This is a 1980 Hugger Camaro. Those of you that don't know, they only made 90 of these cars. This happens to be smack dab right in the middle. It's number 45. Has a warm spot in my heart. I always wanted a Hugger Camaro, and I bought this car about 20 years ago. We did the restoration about maybe 10 years ago. It's been done for about 10 years, and now it needs, you know, a little bit of love again. There's a couple of things that I need to do to the car and get it back going. It does run and drive, and I do drive it every once in a while, but I got to drive it more. I got to enjoy it more. The shop doesn't let me enjoy it as much as I'd like to. This is mostly storage over here and overflow. I do buy and sell cars also, and I'm always bringing in new inventory. This is a 1988 Pontiac GTA, 27,000 original miles. This car will be up for sale soon. Next to it is a 1972 Z28, real Z28, matching numbers car. I know it's got the wrong hood on it, so don't blast me because it's got the wrong hood on it. I realize that, but we're going to get the right hood on the car and get the car back running again. We have a 86 C10 over here, 83 C10, I'm sorry. That's also going to be available for sale here pretty soon. Really nice small block 9-inch Ford rear end, 700 R4 transmission. And then here is an F100, a 67 F100 we're doing for a good friend of ours in the Cayman Islands. We're going to front clip the vehicle. We're going to put a new front clip on it. We did air ride to it initially, but then realized that our front clip wasn't exactly up to par. Somebody had put something on there that really didn't work with what we were doing. So we're going to go ahead and put a brand new front clip on it. We sent the motor out to get rebuilt. We're redoing the transmission, and we're going to do a patina finish on this on a fully slammed 67 F100. Really cool truck. Up there we have a race truck. That truck actually led Daytona, and I don't know exactly the year, but I have pictures of that vehicle leading Daytona. Finished 4th place in Daytona one year. We bought it, went up to the Carolinas, saw the truck, fell in love with the truck, bought it. Haven't really decided what I want to do with it yet, but I know we're going to build something special with it eventually. So right now it's just sitting on the side, but it's got kind of some cool history behind it. It was an actual real race truck, so don't know if we're going to keep it as a race truck or if we're going to do some kind of crazy resto mod build, but we'll do something neat with it. A couple of cars we have out here outside. This one's actually ready to get delivered. 57 Chevy Bel Air, belongs to a local gentleman. He is in one of the local car clubs. It is built on hydraulics. He brought it in to me to change the steering column on it, so we service the steering column on it and do a little bit other service work. Can't take credit for the build. We did not build this car, but we did help him with putting tilt wheel on it, getting his Dakota digital gauges working properly, getting his blinkers working properly, and just a couple of little things that needed to be buttoned up on the car. Very special car, real convertible, not a chopped up car. Very rust free, original power glide still in the car, and the original motor still in the car. This vehicle, and once again, those of you who know me know I've had this vehicle forever. This vehicle was built back in probably the late 90s, early 2000s. We built this vehicle to take to the shows. We need to go back over it again and do a couple of things to it. This was very special to us. It won Best Ice and Best Sound System a few times at a couple of different shows. Did real well at the Lowrider show, did real well at the Dub show. Team B, once again, Leo, good friend of mine, did all the paint work on this. Fabian Ortega, another real good friend of mine, did a lot of the custom work for us on this vehicle. A lot of the custom work now we're doing in-house, but back then we would farm out the custom work to him. And it was just a very, very special build. I actually owned this, was the second owner on this vehicle, still am the second owner on this vehicle. And my wife used to drive this to school every day. It was her daily driver until we decided to make it a custom vehicle and use it for the shop. We have two more that I want to show you. One is this one here, which doesn't look like much on the outside. It is a very special car. This is a 442, 1967 442, 6.6 liter car, real 442, factory 4-speed car. The car is currently running and driving. We do have to replace the water pump on it. It's about the only thing left to do on it, and then the car will be up for sale. Very special car, very excellent example. Car been stored since 1988. Car hadn't run since 1988. But it's a very special car. This will be up for sale soon on our social media and also on our website also. The last one I want to show you is what we call the Baby Dually. The Baby Dually is another vehicle that I always wanted to build. I always wanted to take a short bed Chevy and convert it over into a dually, so we did it. It's on full air ride. It's got a small block 400 on it. We did a flat blue paint job on the vehicle, and then had one of the local pinstripers come and throw some pinstripes on the vehicle. Very cool vehicle. Once again, don't drive it as much as I should, only because the shop keeps us busy. But it's a really nice truck. Started off life as a 1500, believe it or not, and it is a short bed. So to get one of these to work as a dually short bed, those of you who have done these vehicles before and have played around with these OBS bodies know that it's not easy, but we kind of made everything work. Let's see if I can get this hood open here. There we go. Oops. This is a 1950. It's got an Art Morrison chassis on it, little tri-powered small block Ford. We just picked this one up recently. Don't know if we're going to flip it the way it is or if we're going to actually process the vehicle. They spent a lot of money on this vehicle. It's got Art Morrison chassis, like I said. It's got coilover suspension, disc brakes, 9-inch Ford rear end, automatic overdrive transmission. Just a really cool car. Just needs that final push. Needs interior done, and that final push to get it over the edge. But it'd be a real cool build. If somebody's interested in the way that it is, or if somebody wants me to build it for them, we can do that too. Thank you for joining us today on the tour of the shop. Thank you for joining us on the tour of our showroom. If you need to reach out to us, if you need something built, you can reach out to us on social media. We're at Little Shop of Hot Rods on Instagram, Little Shop of Hot Rods on Facebook. Soon we will have a YouTube channel also. We'll let you know in the future when we do that. Or if you want to straight call us, the phone number is 305-889-0633. One of our staff will take care of you. Let us know what you need.